Hello, how you doing? It's been a little while since I've been on YouTube. Not that anyone's noticing, but I have been working my ass off in the background. I've got an online self-paced psychic development course coming out in about 2 months, and I've pre-sold a lot of units, so I'm really under the gun to try and get this course finished and pristine, ready for my students. And I'm really excited about that. If you're interested in developing your psychic awareness, go check it out. It's on my website. You can actually preview the course and see if it's for you. But this isn't why I'm making the video. I've actually missed making YouTube content. I have a filmmaking background and I really love making videos. And this is my Zoom setup. This isn't actually what I usually do for YouTube, but I wanted to be a little bit raw, not be so in my perfectionism, and create a little video talking about the conversations that I've been having with Angel Ariel. Now, Angel Ariel is the 46th angel of the Shem HaMephorash, and I've been working with Angel Ariel probably for about 18 months. The reason I've been so fascinated by this angel is because he predominantly focuses on revelation. So there's a nickname for him, he's the Word of God. The other thing that I really like Angel Ariel is when things are revelating or revolutionary. Is that the right word? Feel free to correct me. My words aren't amazing. And this is unedited, so you're going to get the raw version of what I'm trying to say. Revelation is always based in truth. And the one thing that I'm always trying to develop as much as possible is obviously my psychic awareness, and being psychic is seeing the truth. So Angel Ariel has been an incredible angel to work with when wanting to really see deeply, see clearly, and see what is true, which is ultimately my profession, seeing what's true. He also helps with perception. And I think this is a really important thing to have assistance with, because the mind creates particular perceptions or projections to create a controlled and desired outcome, which can then lead to not seeing clearly or accurately, and the truth becomes distorted. So this is another reason why I work with Angel Ariel so clearly, because I don't want to project my own expectations onto the messages or the psychic information that I'm getting. I really want to deepen my understanding of what's true. And I guess in my work, having revelations allows people to see themselves more clearly. So this is why Angel Ariel is so incredibly powerful. Now, this is an angel you can work with. I'm not saying that I'm special and I'm the only one that can communicate with this angel. Working with angels can be a simple process. I mean, there's definitely more complicated rituals. I mean, if you're going into Enochian magic, the working with angels in that is much more complicated. And I am someone that likes to keep things very simple. My process magically is always connecting to the psychic components, the emotional components, the energetic components. And I love the ritual work that creates the framework, but in general, I like to keep it pretty simple. So this is the book that I use to work with Angel Ariel. In this book, there's a simple process of how to work with angels. And this is the 72 angels of the Shem HaMephorash. And each angel comes with like their angelic seal or sigil, whatever you want to call it, all the magical correspondences to this angel, how to work with it, what it represents. It's a really incredible book. I think this is my most favorite book because of how simple and easy it is to use. It's a little bit difficult to get because they all sold out really quickly, but I think there's people who are reprinting it. So if you're interested in working with angels from the Shem Op, this is definitely a must-have. Damien Eccles actually recommended this book, which kind of got me onto it. Anyway, so the process for working with Angel Ariel is really simple. Now, some people connect Angel Ariel to the Archangel Ariel, but they kind of do different things. The Archangel Ariel is more feminine and works mainly in the theme of nature, whereas this angel I see is masculine, who works with the truth, So completely different areas, but sometimes people link them together. So the way that I work with Angel Ariel is just some general, simple ceremonial magic to create grounding and clearing. And then I work with the angelic seal to create that conscious connection. And then I'm going into my psychic space where I'm connecting psychically with that angel to receive information. So it's a very simple and accessible process. Obviously, you need to be grounded, slow, soft, and in a very psychic and meditative state to do this process. And I have a lot of stuff on my YouTube too. If you're looking at how you can become more psychic, I have a lot of really accessible information and exercises to help you with that process. So speaking with Angel Ariel has been really interesting, and this is the vision that I got the other day. So the way that Angel Ariel appears to me needs to be spoken into as well. I've spent a lot of time not having expectations and learning about how my mind projects information for a desired and controlled outcome. And this is something that I teach my students as well. How not to project onto psychic information. We love humanizing things, especially angels. Angels have been humanized so much that they come in a human form with wings. And this is how we love them to appear. However, they don't always appear like that. When I actually first saw an angel, it was a completely different experience. It came to me as stars. But that's a whole other story. When I connect with Ariel psychically, I find myself walking into this stone room that's kind of circular, not completely circular, but it kind of reminds me of Roman times with the stone pillars. And then he's always sitting up the back in the center of the room on a little pedestal. And the way he appears is as a stone statue, very still, very poised, stoic is probably the right word. Now, this is information in itself. I feel because what this angel represents is to see the truth, to come into the truth, to receive the word of God, so to speak. You need to be present, and presence requires slowness, stillness, and focus. So anytime I'm activated, anytime I'm accessing Ariel, this is the way that he appears. Now I'm just looking at the time as I look over here because I've just about got a session. So I'm going to quickly tell you this because I want to share it with you. This was the vision that I got. I was asking Ariel how I can go deeper with the truth, my psychic awareness, with my abilities. What did I need to know to go further with my psychic business, my psychic self? And this was the visual. So he was sitting there and then his mouth just opened really wide. And then all of a sudden he started vomiting all these worms, like they were just coming out of his mouth. And I was like, okay. And then he picks up one of the worms and then puts it into my mouth and closes my mouth like this. And I was like, oh. And I really sat with this for a long time. This is a visual or a vision that I've received from him that I have not stopped thinking about. And at the moment, I'm going through some heavy duty psychological work. Like I'm going into the depths of my psyche and there's some insane stuff that I'm discovering. And what I've realized is what he was saying to me is you can only handle that much. And it really struck a chord with me because I've always thought that I'm someone that can handle everything. I'm strong, I'm capable. Give me all the information. I want it all at once. I want everything at once. Just tell me everything. Give me all the power. And he was simply saying that, no, you need to honor what you're receiving. And this is the other thing. If we're trying to take on everything all at once, we're really not receiving what's coming in, the truths that we're accessing. And it's been so poignant because the things that I've been discovering about myself and my psyche and what I believe to be true and what isn't true, as this stuff comes up, I've really had to sit with it. Like I can't rush through it. I can't bulldoze it. I need to sit with it, honor it, feel it, process it. Otherwise it becomes overwhelming. It's too much and then everything shuts down. And I think this is something that we try to do in society. We're constantly trying to get to the end really fast, fix it, get all the information, take on as much as possible. And we completely ignore those very vulnerable parts of ourselves that can only handle so much. and that we need time to process and be present and sit still with these truths that we are discovering. Especially now in the consciousness of the world, the collective consciousness, all this shit is being revealed to us, these hardcore truths, and some of it needs time. We really need time to sit with the reality of what we're discovering, because with each of these truths, it's shattering the perception that we've created for some reason, whether it's to keep us safe, blind, quiet, happy. The things that we knew were true are no longer that. So I feel this message is really poignant for the time that we're in, because it's encouraging us to be very present and very still and honor the truths that we're receiving, but also not to take too much on at once, because we'll never really be able to embody the messages that we're receiving if we're trying to eat all the worms. Anyway, that's my experience with Angel Ariel. If you've had any of your own experiences with Ariel, let me know. What does this visual, this vision bring up for you? I'd be very curious to see what your interpretation is. I might do a few more videos about Ariel as well, sharing messages that come in. So let me know if this is something that you're interested in. Anyway, I hope you're well, and I will see you very soon.